Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. A game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. So things are underway. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. Opts for safety. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now the cross. And he's there to clear it. Great chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And there is your opener. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
So no flag here, and he whips in across. That's a decent clearance. In again, and a header! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
And that has been cut short. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. Chance! He hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. so smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Ivory Coast
are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ivory Coast
Have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Ivory Coast
Looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Curacao cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, nice touch. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. Well read, nice interception. Played out towards the right wing. Back towards the middle. That's a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Ivory Coast
are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running.
Oh, sweet feet.
And he whips it in. Clear. An audacious attempt.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. Ah, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And the finish!
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Oh, good spread. Oh, well played, well played. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. He's in a great position. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
71.898 espectadores.
Oh, what has happened here? Gets the shot away!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Muscular approach does pay off here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out towards the flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross needs to be good. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Ivory Coast can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's found some space. Good ball, good take. That's put paid to the danger. It's run loose here.
Ivory Coast surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. No, that's too long. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's made its way, tries a shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Spread out to the left. Well, that has not gone well.